Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. We still free agent shopping, but this time we in New York with the Knickerbockers. Should the Chicago Bulls want to bring back Derrick Rose? I don't know, but all I know is free him. And y'all already know. We're going to talk about it, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
I'm feeling great, man. Let's get to it, man.
Bro.
I've been waiting for this.
Man, if y'all like what y'all listen to today, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell so every time we drop, you be the first ones to know. I already know we going to free agent shopping. We reading off the free agents for the New York Knickerbockers. It starts off with a team option with Derrick Rose, Josh Hart, Miles Brigade, Trevor Keels, and Dwayne Washington Jr. But I already know the hot question on the docket. Should Derrick Rose want to come back to the Chicago Bulls? Or do you let's hear? Or what are your thoughts on Derrick Rose? I'll give you one that's more broad so you can dive into it.
I bet. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of biased when it comes to Derrick Rose. I'm sure nephew is biased when it comes to Derrick Rose, being that not just that he was a Chicago Bull, that he from the same area, from the south side of Chicago, where we were born and raised. So it hit different when you're talking about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose will have a player option, if I got that correct.
It's
nephew.
Team option.
For $15 million. He did not play in the playoffs. If he did, he came in at garbage time, which is disrespectful to me, Free D Rose. So that just points out that they won't be signing Derrick Rose again. I'm just gonna go with my biased opinion and say yes, Derrick Rose needs to play in Chicago. I think he needs to retire in Chicago. A lot of people don't think it, and that's fine. I understand. I understand the argument that he needs to go play for a competing championship team, but I just want to be selfish, and I want Derrick Rose. My favorite player of all time from the Chicago Bulls is Derrick Rose. The greatest player of all time is Michael Jordan, but my favorite player of all time is Derrick Rose. So I'm going to be a little biased when it comes to that, and I want him in a Bulls uniform.
Okay. Bro, I ain't mad at that, but you got to let me rebuttal.
Go ahead.
Before we continue, because I feel like this going to take the bulk of it. Personally, I would love to see Derrick Rose finish his career in a Chicago Bulls uniform. I'm of the mindset that with him sitting on the bench and not getting much tick last year and chilling this year, he still got years left. He's 15 years in. I still say, 3, 4 maybe? I say you give him 2, 3 more years, go ahead and try to go get you a championship, and then let's have a farewell tour. But as of right now, I feel like Derrick Rose deserves better. The Bulls traded him for players that ain't even on a team anymore and didn't even last that much. Jeremy, the little bug looking Grant brother?
Yeah.
After him for Jose Calderon, it was a horrible trade. They did him dirty. So I feel like he deserved to go out here, have an opportunity to compete for a championship, and then when it's really, really time to wrap it up, we do the farewell tour. How that sound?
That's cool. I understand you, nephew. I'm just being selfish, and you know what I'm saying. I want the kid. I just think he being done pretty bad, bro. Maybe if you give him 15 minutes in that playoff series, they don't go out. What was it? 4-2? Did they go out 4-2? They go out 5-1.
I believe it was something like it was something. It wasn't. It was Miami Heat showed them what a real team looked like.
Yeah. So if you give him some minutes, maybe that series, maybe Miami Heat wins, but maybe it's closer than what you think. He can mentor these kids on his team. Look at the guys that he mentored. Jimmy Butler. Look at Jimmy Butler. Look at Taj Gibson still in the league. Among other players, Cat. He brought a little beast out of Cat.
Jalen Brunson showed him some love.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I think he got a lot to give, bro. How good is Jalen Brunson going to practice and good to go up against Derrick Rose every practice?
I think it's something good, but I think it's more now. I think more so now when you look at what Derrick Rose bring, I think it's more so IQ. Because when you hear Derrick Rose talk, he seems more like intellectual now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was always that, but I feel like more is now he one of the OGs in the game. Those locker room guys we always speak on. You know what I'm saying? That young locker rooms need. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this might be off topic, and this ain't even the New York Knicks. What would mentorship look like for Ja Morant?
He'd be perfect.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying he gonna come in and change this man whole thing, but Derrick Rose always came out and said, I was too reckless when I first came in the league. Who's a reckless basketball player right now? Ja Morant. Yeah. And Derrick Rose, he was in pictures throwing up gang signs. Who throwing up gang signs right now? Who really come from the trenches? A population that's probably 12 times more than 3,000 people with Ja.
Yeah.
I say that'll be something decent. But in all, man, I just think that Derrick Rose deserves better, at least right now. We could do the farewell tour, though. I'm all for it.
Oh, bro. Well, we just going to have to disagree. I'm just going to be selfish.
That's fair.
Derrick, bring D Rose on. Bring Poole back to
at least free him.
Free
Let him go and get some minutes, man, because he definitely could still contribute, in my opinion, bro.
Josh Hart, nephew. I like Josh Hart, bro.
He got a player option, so he can get out of there.
Yeah, I like his IQ. He remind me of Lonzo Ball without all the talent. He gonna play defense. He can get to the basket, get to the free throw line like Jimmy Butler. Like he can literally. That's one of his skills, getting to the free throw line. You can always count on this guy to compete. I would not be mad with a Josh Hart signing. Miles McBride. I'll pass on that. Trevor Fields. Who knows who that is? Yeah. Dwayne Washington Jr. Who knows who that is? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really just Josh Hart and Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like Josh Hart, man. I think he comes in with good size. He's like that utility piece, man, who could do a little bit of everything. It's just like what you said when we talked about, some of the other episodes. Everybody can't come in and be the superstar. Some people can't even be the all-star. You just find you a niche. And then his niche is he gonna come in, play hard, hit an occasional three, and just call it a day. That's it. So people can find niches like that, but I think it's gonna be tough to pry him away from New York, to be honest with you, because Jalen Brunson his homie. And I think that because the moment that they found out he was getting traded there, these boys was turned up. And Jalen Brunson was like,
he was like, oh my God.
So you know what I'm saying? So I think it's definitely gonna be hard to pry him. So, but if he does decline, you gotta look at him.
You definitely gotta look at him, no doubt about it.
He's a guy that can come in and he can definitely be a good rotational piece. Somebody you can come in, put in on, use as another body to throw at the opposing team superstar or all-star player that's going off or something like that to help neutralize whoever that player may be.
And there's something to say about players who just don't go out there and play well. It's players that make winning plays. He'll step in front of make a charge. He'll hit a big three. He'll grab a good big rebound, like Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso make winning plays most of the time. So you know what I'm saying. So that's basically it when it comes to the free agents. But do we need to bring up Julius Randle, or you just don't want to hear it?
I don't. You can bring him up. I don't want. He pout too much, bro. It'll be, bro. It's what? How many minutes in a quarter? 12, right?
Yeah.
At 11:55, he just missed a shot. He pouting already.
Yeah.
No. He is. I believe Julius Randle is a talented guy. He got an attitude that's, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to win. You can see that. But he gets down on himself too easily, bro. You can affect the game in other ways. It's just gonna be some days, bro, the shot ain't falling. And this is what we preach when we was watching Zach LaVine play, DeMar DeRozan play. You know what I'm saying? If the shot not falling, the offense not doing something, help facilitate, help rebound, help muck up the game, help make winning plays. Stop pouting. That's annoying to me. That's annoying to me.
He is. He's very talented on the offensive end, but if he's not going, like you said, if he ain't going on his offensive end, the rest of his game is shit. It's shit already because he really ain't all that on defenses, which is really bad. So big and powerful the guy is. He just got a day, Day from Friday After Next. He got that type of attitude. You gonna get me in trouble? You don't even live out here. You know what I'm saying?
He bogus.
He like one of those attitudes, the cuzzos like that.
The real,
Shut
man.
your ass up. Always crying.
Real. I do got a question for you though. I did a video on it earlier. I did the video solo, so you never really got to chime in. I was kind of looking at the trade. It was a trade that was proposed. I forgot the article that I read. I believe it was from Bleacher Report. Don't misquote me on that, y'all, but it was out there saying like blockbuster trades. Could have been Bulls wire, whatever. But anyway, it was DeMar DeRozan going to the New York Knicks for RJ Barrett and Isaiah Hartenstein. What are your thoughts on that for the people that couldn't hear you chime in on that? I believe I was leaning towards like it's not a bad trade. What do you think?
When you first put it in the air, put it in my ears, it don't immediately like hell yeah. If I hear something and I like it off jump, I'll be like yeah. But it's something missing from that with DeMar DeRozan. I still think we selling ourselves short if we just get a RJ Barrett and a Hartenstein. I think that's good. We need to add one more piece or something to add to that. Can we get what's that kid?
You ain't getting Quickly.
No, not Quickly. The other guy who the shooters. I think it's McBride. What's his name?
Grimes.
Put him in there, then we could talk.
I feel you. But my mindset on it was I don't think it was a bad trade. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I didn't think it was a bad trade because RJ Barrett come in, he gonna slide right in at the 3. He's a big forward. He's still a young guy. I believe he only like 23, 24 years old. He sticks better defense. He's gonna space the floor with 3-point shot. I think Isaiah Hartenstein a little light in the britches, but he is a 7-footer who's a bit more athletic than Vooch. So I was like, it ain't the best on what I feel like we can get, but it's something that you will definitely have to take about 45 seconds to look at.
Yeah, it's something he said 45 seconds.
You said 30 seconds before.
Yeah.
You look at it for 45 seconds. Be like,
you look at it for 45 seconds and you hit him with a counter offer. Get him with that counter offer. Hey, throw in Grimes. We got us a deal. Oh, bro.
I'm with you on that. I don't know if they willing to do all that.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
On the real, but it's definitely good for conversations just to see though, because the Knickerboppers, if they don't want RJ Barrett, I say what I say you look at it. I don't know if you pull the trigger, and I don't know if he increases or increase wins, but how worse can we be with being the 10th seed? So
I think he'll fit in nicely with Zach LaVine.
And that was one. And that was one of my other points. I ain't mean to cut you out, but that was one of my other points. Is like he's the third option over there, so he already know he's not finna be trying to be the first option over Zach. Yeah, and that was another point that I made too.
And last year he was the second option, and I think he did pretty well last year as the second option. He's aggressive, he's strong, he get to the basket, and he can shoot the 3. That's one thing he got over DeMar DeRozan. So. Yeah, but I just need something else. You just can't give away a second team all NBA like that.
I get you. I catch your drift. I ain't mad at it. For real. You got any final thoughts though?
No, it's been interesting. Free D Rose. Where we going next, nephew?
Hey, we moving on to OKC. Bro.
Ooh, they got a lot of young talent.
They got a lot of young talent over there. We moving on to OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder. And then I gotta go listen to my man's talk shit to me with Mr. Magic City. Goddamn. God. But y'all already know, bro. Subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. Y'all want to respond to any of these free agent shopper episodes that we did, make sure y'all go ahead and send a text message or voicemail in at 773-242-9219 and a number right there in the middle for you. And of course, C Red. This is another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby with CDubb. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.